Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today we are going to make toilet fizzy cleaning bombs. Let's go. So the first ingredient is baking soda, and I just got Amazon Basic because it was cheap. We need 1 cup of this, and I found out that these boxes hold 2 cups exactly, so it was easy to measure after the first batch. So 1 cup of baking soda, and then this is pure citric acid that I also got off Amazon, and I'll link everything down below that I used. And we need 1/2 cup of this. That's what's gonna kind of mix with the baking soda once it gets wet and fizzes. Then I went in with some essential oil. This is grapefruit, but you can use whatever scent you want, and you need about 40 drops of that. So I just used this little pipette and kind of just counted them out on the white surface. It made it kind of easy to see everything. Then I took my little whisk and I mixed everything together, but the essential oil kind of clumped, so I went and got a wooden spoon and just kind of smashed it around until I had everything kind of mixed together. Then I took this little glass spray bottle that I have. This isn't a necessary step, but I tried it without spraying and it was kind of a gloopy mess. So I added 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar and a tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide to this. The spray bottle is going to not hold all of this. First of all, I had to kind of take some of my hydrogen peroxide and add it in later, see how it's stuck in the funnel. So I just poured it back out. I'll put it in later as I spray. But spraying this on the mixture kind of helped make sure it didn't totally foam up on me, and I could mix it in slowly and it didn't have a huge chemical reaction. It definitely still fizzes and bubbles. There I added the rest of the hydrogen peroxide, but I got this all mixed together to where it kind of felt like wet sand. And I again used my whisk, and then I also used my wooden spoon if I found clumps that needed to be kind of mashed together. I have kind of a skin sensitivity to baking soda, so I didn't want to use my hands a bunch, but if it doesn't bother you, you could definitely go in and kind of knead it like bread. Then I just took my spoon and kind of filled my ice tray here. This is a silicone ice tray that has hexagon shapes, and I will learn from my mistakes here. At first I was just kind of gently pouring it in and just kind of smoothing it out, which is definitely what you should do. I got a little overzealous and kind of pushed it all down and smashed it into the molds. And this will definitely expand as it dries because those chemical reactions are still happening. So I ended up with some pretty wonky shaped ones because they kind of grew out of their mold and expanded. So I'll show you that here in just a second. So once I had it filled, I just kind of leveled it out with my spoon. Again, I pushed it too far, and look, they kind of popped out of their molds, and I thought I could maybe take like a knife and cut them down. They're too hard, so I ended up with some wonky pieces. They were still sticky here, so they were not ready, but by the next morning, most of them were dry enough. So I popped them out of their little molds and stuck them into cute little jars to make gifts. I did notice that after I sealed these jars, the lids started popping like when you can things, so it was definitely building pressure. So do not screw the lid on completely tight. Let it kind of breathe. I did have to kind of burp all of these. So if you're using glass, be so careful because you don't want, the pressure to build up and shatter your glass. You could also use plastic, but these worked fine for me. This container here was still very sticky, so I left it to dry overnight. I actually think I took these out, left them on the table to air dry, but if they're still wet, don't put them in the containers yet. And then this was just my extra that I had left over from the ingredients, and I didn't want to waste them, so we're going to test one of these here. So I plopped one into the toilet, and after just a few seconds, I sped this up obviously, but it really started fizzing, mixing with my water. My water's blue because I have a tablet in the back, but it really helped kind of break up the gunk, and yeah, I really liked using this. It was really easy just to let it sit in there and kind of soak up the water and start reacting. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks guys, bye.